Well, ready to do some magic? Take a good look at the shape moving on your screen. What if I told you that you can make it disappear whenever you want? Just keep your eyes on it and hit pause. So, did it work? It's crazy how it just vanished, right? No wonder they call this illusion the disappearing turtle. The same thing happens here. You probably recognize the Pokémon moving in the middle. Yep, that's Charizard. You can see it now, but here's the catch. You can't screenshot it. Go ahead, try it. The second you do, it disappears. Poof! Wow, I promise you, this image is totally flat. It's not 3D at all. But because something called chromostereopsis, your brain gets tricked into seeing depth where there isn't any. And it's not really about this wild tribal pattern. It's more about what happens when we put two contrasting colors side by side, like red and blue. See? It even works with a super simple shape. That's because light bends differently depending on its color, so some rays reach your eye a little earlier than others. This rat looks pretty chill, huh? But try gently moving your phone. Suddenly, it starts twerking, or maybe jiggling. Not sure what to call it. But all I know is it's dancing to some random song in my head. Now it's time to make this dog shape. Just stare at the red cross right here. Keep your eyes on the center and try your best not to blink. Yep, just like that. Keep going. On the count of 3, I'll show you the same image of the dog again. But this time, he'll be dancing. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, what a talented dog. Whoa, I'm dizzy. Why are these colors spinning like that? But this motion isn't coming from us at all. Yep, it's just an illusion. But don't worry, you've got the power to stop it. Just stare at the center for a few seconds. Focus, don't blink, and there you go. The motion stopped, right? Whew! Something similar happens with these geometric shapes. Keep shifting your eyes quickly from corner to corner, and suddenly, everything looks like it's moving. It even feels like there's a strange 3D sphere in the middle, coming right at you. But again, there's actually no motion at all. Now, stare at the center and watch how fast the whole illusion disappears. See? Alright, this illusion is known as the Ames window. Now, at first, it just looks like a regular window drawn in perspective. But the real magic starts once it begins to move. Now, tell me in the comments, does this window look like it's spinning towards you or away from you? Or maybe both? So, your vision is a mix of what your eyes see and how your brain interprets it. So, when your mind sees something confusing, it has to make a call. It decides what you're seeing based on prior knowledge. That's why it can interpret this motion as moving both ways. Now, say for this cat, is it spinning clockwise or counterclockwise? The truth is, it can spin both ways. You just have to train your brain to see it. At first, it feels impossible. But after some practice, you'll be able to flip its direction every time it goes around. And precisely because our brains work so hard to fill in the gaps of what we see, you get the next set of illusions. For example, do you see a cube in this image? How about a sphere here, located right in the middle? And in this image, I'm sure you're seeing a triangle. But let me tell you, none of these shapes actually exist. I mean, they're not really drawn at all. This is what we call a closure illusion. Our brains just can't handle gaps in pictures. They make things look too confusing. So our mind automatically fills in what's missing, and suddenly we see shapes that only exist in our imagination. This effect gets even wilder in motion. Take this animation. At first, it looks like there's a white square moving right in the center. But watch what happens when we take away the 4 yellow squares at the edges. See? There's no square at all. It's just 4 lines moving in sync, but totally separate. I know, you're probably staring at the center of this image, just waiting for something to happen. But actually, you need to look around and spot the hidden number. Are you ready to find it? I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. So, do you see it? No? Okay, then try squinting your eyes. When the details blur, the number suddenly pops out. And the answer is 3452839. Hey, well done! Here's another hidden image for you. Can you see it? I hope so, since I just showed you how this trick works. But if you don't feel like squinting, no worries. We'll make your life easier. Let's shrink the image down a bit, until there. Now it's clear. The secret message is hide and seek. Now, check this out. That's an impossible object, also called an impossible figure. This type of illusion drives people nuts, because we see it as a 3D shape even though it could never exist in real life. Take this picture. Up top, you can count 4 columns. But then, when you look at the bottom, there are only 3. Wait, what? Same thing with these cubes. At first glance, it looks like there are 3 solid 3D cubes. But as soon as your eyes follow the edges, the geometry stops making sense. Some edges overlap, or even cut through each other in ways that could never exist in real life. And here's another one, a waterfall that never ends. The water seems to go up, then fall down again, looping forever. But wait, how could water flow uphill against gravity? Well, it can't. And that's the illusion. The picture fools our eyes into seeing a path that is actually impossible. Now, speaking of waterfalls, here's a beautiful one to look at. But you need to focus on the red dot right in the center. Just keep staring at it and don't let yourself get distracted. In a moment, we'll pause this animation, and you'll just be looking at a still photo of the waterfall. But you'll keep seeing it flow, even though it's completely frozen. Ready? Poof. Doesn't it look like it's moving? Crazy, right? The next illusion has a fun backstory. Someone bought a painting at a yard sale and hung it up at home. They always thought the dog in the picture was facing away, looking out at the water. But imagine their surprise when a friend pointed out it was actually facing forward. Ever since then, this painting has been at the center of a big debate online. So, what do you think? Is the dog facing towards you or away from you? Now, see those gray lines in this picture? Well, let's make them disappear. Focus on the red dot in the center and really concentrate. Try not to blink. After a few seconds, the gray lines fade out and you will only see the red dot. Did it work? We just made gray lines disappear. Now let's do the opposite. In this illusion, ghost-like gray rings will appear between the arrows. You just need to relax your gaze to make it happen. And don't stare at one spot. Let your eyes wander from the center to the edges. If that doesn't work, try stepping back or zooming out. The illusion gets stronger from a little distance. So, did you manage to see the gray rings? Well, congrats on making it to the end without a headache. That basically makes you a pro at these mind tricks. But let's see if you really deserve that title. So, here's the final challenge. How many illusions can you spot in this picture? Look closely at every detail, then drop your number in the comments. I can't wait to see your answer. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.